If you feel like you need to call Batman in the middle of the night, you probably need a parallel beam reflector like the new NL70 for the NANLUX Evoke series.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi, this is Nino from CineD here at IBC 2024, and we are doing our first interview. And the first interview, of course, is with Andy from NANLUX. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Very well. It's our first interview, so, you know, audience, please be patient with us. So if we say NAB, if we mix up the country we're in, it's just because we're just getting started here, right?
Yep, exactly.
You guys introduced two new products here, actually. And we're focusing specifically mainly on one. It's a parallel beam reflector for the Evoke series. It's called NL70. Now, NL does not stand for Netherlands, and it does not stand for Nino Leitner. It stands for NANLUX, I guess, right?
Exactly. And it's, yep, exactly. It stands for the mode itself.
Okay. So what is the thing we see behind us here?
Well, so over here is our parallel beam reflector. So it's a very lightweight and high efficiency reflectors that we're introducing to the market.
So the idea is to really focus the light on one spot?
Yes. The philosophy of it is actually intensifying as much as possible into the beam itself. So the beam angle for the reflector is 6 degrees. So it's actually very close to a parallel beam that everybody is dreaming of from an LED light. And then also, because of the very narrow beam angle, you're actually getting a very good result on the long throw. Let's say 20 meters, 30 meters, you can actually get a very good exposures from the reflectors and the 2400s combination.
What's a typical application on film sets for this?
So there are several ways of using it as an application. So the first one is actually imitating sunlight. So because the beam has been much narrower, and you can put it further to get the proper exposure that you needed. So at that time, it's actually a very parallel look. Instead of like using a wider angle reflectors and putting it closer to the set, and gives you that sort of wide angle beam look. And the second one is actually combining with reflectors. So the key light that we're using right now is the light bridge reflectors combined with the 2400 with beam reflector over here. And the third one is actually you can use it as, let's say, a searching light or sort of a special applications that demonstrating some kind of special lighting effects.
So you put the Batman logo on it and call for the Dark Knight, right?
Not really, but we can try.
Very cool. This reflector, is it made for one specific light for the 2400B, or does it work with all the Evoke lights?
So it's optimized for the 2400B, but it actually works perfectly with the 1200 and the 900 as well for the Evoke series.
So it's quite big, of course. I mean, these parallel attachments are always very big because of the nature of the beast, I guess, but it doesn't look very heavy. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. We actually put a lot of efforts into weight reduction. So actually the reflector itself only weighs at 9.37 kilograms. So it's actually pretty manageable for a one-man operation. Probably
not hand luggage on a flight, but still very, very light and not so small though.
I mean, the weight works perfectly.
The weight would work, yeah.
Yeah, but the size doesn't.
You just have to find the airline. Yeah, perfect.
Yep, exactly.
Let's talk about pricing and availability of the reflector.
So the reflector is now available for ordering, and then also the price is 2480 euros.
Okay, perfect. But we'll mention briefly the other product you introduced, which is, I think, a 4x1?
Yes, it's the 4x1 PavoSlim 240CL with the quick pop-up softbox.
Okay, let's head right over.
Sure.
You have a lot of different sizes of LED panels now. 4x1 is, I guess, getting more common, but it's not the most standard light that people would use. What's a typical application for that?
So basically the typical scenarios of the 4x1 is actually, it used to be the keynote for 4-bank. So this is the way how people getting used to it, because if you put it in a long way, it's actually a very soft light, but if you put it in a short way, it's actually a very hot light. So it gives you two possibilities of the lighting textures that you needed.
Your PavoSlim series is also very thin, which of course makes it very easy to mount it from top, right?
Yes, so the light is very lightweight and slim, so actually you can put it pretty much everywhere you want it.
This is bicolor or is RGB?
So it's a full color RGBWW fixture.
Okay, so the 4x1 is in the market, I think. What's the pricing and availability?
So the PavoSlim 240CL is now available in the market, and the price is just right below 1,700 euros.
Okay, thank you, Andy, and have a good rest of the show.
Thank you.
And yeah, stay tuned to CineD for a lot more videos from IBC 2024, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.